which country won the very first World Cup?
Why don't you skip that for next time?
No, we're not going to skip that.
I could say when I was about 6-7 years, my dad, because my first soccer shoe was from my dad, it was a gift from my dad. And at that time, I think like a lot of people around me felt like I could do it, right? But I didn't know. But then not until when my late mom bought me a jersey, that's when I really truly know that, oh yeah, I could do it. Because, back in the days, for African mother to buy you jersey in a ghetto, it means that they really, really believe in you. So it means that at that time, she has a lot of people telling her that, oh, your son is good. That jersey, I never forget, one red, one yellow, stick to me till date. So that's when I felt like, yeah, I could do it.
Do you still have that jersey?
No, unfortunately, I used it a lot.
Okay.
I used it a lot. I run it out.
We would have loved to see it on the show.
Unfortunately. That was when I was in FC Ebedei. Shout out to Chochi Olise, that's on Sunday Lisa's big brother. At that time, I lost my mom and dad. So he saw me play. Somehow he saw me play in Agege Stadium back in the days. And then he asked me to come to Shagamu State where the first team was playing. And at that time, I felt like I don't want to be there. But for some reason, I had to, because my friend was like, let's go. I was like, okay, let's go. So we got there, and then we realized that FC Midtjylland from Denmark, they were coming around to come look at the players. But when they came, I was young. I wasn't thinking about myself. I was just there. But then during the game, I realized the camera was coming around me. I was like, oh, what is going on? Then they were like, if you play well for the next 2 games, you're going to be going to Denmark. That is when everything changed. It's like, oh, what a dream now. It's about to be reality. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. I was lucky. I was chosen. Went to Denmark. The rest is history. I would say Ronaldo de Lima from Brazil. Okay. I remember my dad brought a DVD to the house for the first time. We had a DVD. And then for some reason, I was able to have the cassette, how to watch trust me, morning, afternoon, evening, night. I keep watching the videos. That's when I understand how the game is played. It's different from learning how to dribble. It's more about the movement of a good striker. I always dream of being like Ronaldo de Lima. But then at the end of the day, I was me, and I'm me. You see what I'm saying? So he had a lot of impact in me becoming a professional soccer player. Even though I don't know him, I never met him. Yeah, I know Roberto Carlos. I played against him a couple of times, but not Ronaldo de Lima. So he was someone that I was looking up to when I was growing up.
Okay, so that's who was your on-field influence.
Right.
Who would you say is your off-field influence?
I would say my dad. My dad really believed in me. He really loved me. Like, my dad really motivated me, and my mom, I would say that, because growing up, I really don't have a lot of friends. I only have people around, neighbors and other, because I grew up in ghetto, Mushin precisely, Lagos, Nigeria. So me growing up, I really don't have friends, but I have a lot of associates, and my childhood friends go to school together and other. But for my dad, it was the reason why I've really, really yes, I can do it. For him, he go with me to play, he watch me. If I go to soccer late, he smack me. It was like my motivation.
Okay, that's great. All right. Do you follow the same suit? Do you motivate your kids into?
Yeah, so I would say it's different, because my son challenged me one day. He said, I was playing a video for him on YouTube, And he looked at me and said, "Oh, that's you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Coach me then, train me, let me be a professional player." It's more than the words. It get into me. Like, okay. And from that day, I promise him I'll do anything to make his dream come true. A lot of things happened when we were in Denmark, most especially, the first time that was the second time out of the country. But, learning a new culture, tradition, fighting for survival. We get to Denmark, and so we were three. Was me, Taufik, Salami, and Jami Lawa. Then the team had to tell us that only one player is going to stay. The rest two players got to go back. So it was a big challenge where every single day we don't know our fate, but we keep working hard. That was the reason why we really have the winning mentality, because we were all friends. But then not all of us could stay in the team. At the end of the day, it's not just about, oh, he's my friend, we're good. It's all about me and my family now. It's all about my success, even though we work together as a team. But at the end of the day, the team used that to push us. At the end of the day, we all signed professional contracts.
Which country won the very first World Cup?
Why don't you skip that for next time?
No, we're not going to skip that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you some choices. All right? Choice A, is it Argentina? Choice B, is it Brazil? Choice C, is it Uruguay? And choice D, is it Nigeria?
I believe it should be Brazil.
Brazil, is that your final answer?
Argentina, Brazil.
Argentina, Brazil?
Right.
All right, you have one more chance. What is your final answer?
I will stick with Uruguay.
Uruguay? All right. You actually got it correct. It is Uruguay.
No.
Okay.
Hi, this is Akim Agbetu. This is the first edition of K2P Talk Show. We are here to bring you into entertainment, soccer, sport, everything in general. For example, if soccer is going on, we talk about it, music, shows, artists here and there. So we want to always bring smile into you people's face. So we're here to entertain you, give you updates, what is going on around the world, most especially with soccer a lot. But at the end of the day, we're here to entertain you guys.
Part 2 of Intro to the K2P Talk Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.